Consumer Reports surveys hundreds of thousands of real owners every year. Not press fleet drivers, not journalists on a pre-planned route with a salesperson in the passenger seat. Real owners, real miles, real repair histories, tracked across 380,000 vehicles for the 2026 report. One car scored 99 out of 100. Consumer Reports almost never does that. Today, all 10 cars that CR basically called perfect. If you're about to spend $30,000, $40,000, or more on your next vehicle, this list could save you from an expensive mistake that won't show up until after the warranty expires, and there's a pattern hiding in all 10 of them. Once you see it, you'll never look at a new car the same way again. Let's count them down. Number 10. 2025. Mazda 3. Here's something worth knowing up front. Mazda's overall brand reliability dropped significantly in 2026 because of the new CX-70 and CX-90. New platforms, new engines, new problems. But that drop belongs to those SUVs specifically. The Mazda 3 is a completely different story. Same proven Skyactiv, 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder it's been running for years. No CVT, while almost every competitor in this segment chased fuel economy numbers with a continuously variable transmission. Mazda kept a traditional geared automatic. CVTs are one of the most common and expensive complaints in modern cars. The Mazda 3 simply doesn't have one. CR places it among the more reliable compact cars in its class, a score that reflects years of consistent ownership data on a powertrain Mazda hasn't tried to reinvent. 30 miles per gallon combined in real-world driving. IIHS Top Safety. Pick Plus. The interior is the detail that keeps surprising owners. It doesn't feel like an economy car. Mazda has been deliberately building up market for years, and the 3 is where that philosophy shows up most clearly under $20,000. One owner on Mazda Forum wrote, "Third year, 41,000 miles. My mechanic looked confused when I came in for my second oil change. He asked if I'd been driving it." Under $20,000. No CVT. Top safety rating, and a reliability score that the brand's own SUV division is currently making harder to earn. Number 9. 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota made a decision with the Camry redesign that surprised a lot of buyers. They dropped the gasoline-only engine entirely. Every 2026 Camry is a hybrid. The result is 48 miles per gallon combined. That's not a typo. 48. From a mid-size family sedan with 225 horsepower that doesn't feel slow and doesn't feel like you're driving a compromise. The 5th-generation hybrid system uses lighter motors, better battery heat management, and a power delivery that owners consistently describe as seamless. You don't feel the transition between electric and gas, you just feel the car move. CR's score for the Camry comes with honest context. Any major redesign starts with slightly less data behind it than an established generation, and CR says so openly rather than pretending otherwise. That's not a knock. That's CR being precise about what they know and what they're still collecting. The score has already improved significantly from last year as real ownership data accumulates. Over 5 years of ownership, 48 miles per gallon combined versus the average new car's 28 means roughly $4,000 to $6,000 in fuel savings. On a Toyota hybrid with a 10-year, 150,000-mile battery warranty. One owner posted after 18 months, "I've filled the tank 9 times. My neighbor with a Camry from 4 years ago thinks I'm keeping track wrong." He's not keeping track wrong. That's just what 48 miles per gallon looks like in practice. Number 8. 2025. Lexus ES Hybrid. Important context before the score. Consumer Reports is rating the outgoing 2025 ES Hybrid, not the brand new 2026 redesign sitting on the lot next to it. And that context is actually the point. What CR is telling you with this score is that over 6+ years of real ownership, this car has been rock solid. Every software bug found and fixed, every quirk addressed. The NIMH battery technology has a documented track record of lasting 15+ years in real-world use. The cabin, highway noise levels that rival vehicles costing twice as much to maintain. And here's the buying angle that disappears when the remaining inventory sells. With the shiny new 2026 redesign on the lot next to it, dealers are motivated to move 2025 stock. That combination, a 6-year proven reliability record plus a motivated dealer, is rare enough to notice. Lexus has been at the top of J.D. Power's dependability study for 3 consecutive years. The ES Hybrid is the model that anchors that position in the luxury sedan segment. One owner wrote, "Bought it because my accountant told me to stop buying German cars. 3 years, 38,000 miles. My accountant was right." Proven over 6 model years. Motivated dealer. Lexus badge with Toyota reliability data underneath it. Number 7. 2026 Lexus IS. Lexus just simplified the IS lineup for 2026, and in doing so, accidentally built the most reliable sports sedan on the market. The IS 300 and IS 500 are gone. What remains is the IS 350F Sport in 2 trim levels. And the way they trimmed it makes complete sense once you understand what they kept. The naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6. No turbo. No hybrid complexity, traditional automatic transmission. They stripped it back to what works. The reliability score reflects exactly that decision. Every German competitor in this segment is running a turbocharged 4-cylinder chasing power and fuel economy numbers simultaneously. The IS is running a naturally aspirated V6 that doesn't ask as much of itself, and the ownership data shows up in repair costs that owners of European sports sedans rarely get to experience. 22 miles per gallon combined is the honest trade-off. This is not the car you buy for fuel economy. But owners consistently report no electrical gremlins, no surprise shop visits, no software updates that break things that were working fine before. A German sports sedan at this performance level will typically cost $2,000 to $4,000 a year in maintenance once the warranty expires. The IS changes, brakes, tires. Over 5 years, that gap compounds into something worth taking seriously. Number 6. 2026 Toyota Prius. Here's the car that nobody talks about anymore, and that CarEdge says is one of the cheapest vehicles to own over 10 years of any vehicle currently on sale. The Prius invented the hybrid market in 1997 and has spent 28 years refining the technology that everyone else is now trying to catch up to. The planetary gear hybrid system, the same core architecture in the RAV4 hybrid, the Camry hybrid, the Crown, has accumulated more real-world miles than any hybrid system ever built. The failure modes have been identified and resolved across decades of production before any of them show up in your driveway. 57 miles per gallon combined in front-wheel drive form. Available with all-wheel drive. Standard Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 across every trim. And a maintenance cost track record that independent mechanics describe as genuinely unusual. Vehicles that come in for scheduled visits and leave without a repair order attached. CR confirms the Prius among the most reliable vehicles in its segment with data accumulated across a generation of ownership. Toyota made minimal changes for 2026, which is the manufacturer's way of saying there wasn't much that needed changing. One owner wrote, 76,000 miles. My dealer service advisor called to ask if everything was okay. I said yes. He said he'd noticed. The dealer noticed because there was nothing to notice. That's the Prius ownership experience in one sentence. Number 5. 2025 Nissan Altima. This one has a story behind the score, and the story makes the buying opportunity more specific than it looks. The Nissan Altima is being discontinued after 2025. One of the most recognizable names in the mid-size sedan segment, gone. And right now, that discontinuation is creating negotiating leverage that disappears permanently once inventory runs out. Here's what most buyers who walked away from the Altima years ago missed. The CVT that plagued earlier versions has been genuinely addressed. Chain-driven design, better cooling, upgraded pumps. The shudder complaints that filled forums for years are not showing up in current ownership data. That's not marketing, that's what real owners are reporting on cars they're actually driving. 31 miles per gallon combined. Owners on highway runs are reporting closer to 40 in real-world conditions on a non-hybrid. That number is remarkable for a gasoline sedan. The zero-gravity seats, a concept Nissan pulled from ergonomics research, are what owners mention most after long drives in a way that sounds like they're surprised it matters as much as it does. CR scores it among the highest in its segment. For a car going out on its final model year, that's a remarkable last chapter. Final model year plus motivated dealers plus a high reliability score. That combination exists right now and won't exist once the inventory clears. Number 4. 2025. Toyota Corolla, the best-selling nameplate in automotive history. And the engineering detail that keeps it there isn't the price. It's something Toyota did to the engine that almost nobody noticed. The Corolla runs both port injection and direct injection simultaneously. Most modern engines use one or the other. The problem with direct injection alone is carbon buildup on the intake valves, one of the most consistent long-term complaints on modern turbocharged engines, requiring expensive cleaning services at 80,000 miles that keep coming back. Toyota engineered that problem out of the Corolla entirely by running both systems at once. Port injectors wash the valves with fuel at every combustion cycle. Carbon buildup simply doesn't accumulate. CR confirms the Corolla among the highest-scored compact cars in its database, a position it has held across multiple generations because Toyota's approach hasn't changed. Don't redesign what's already working. Owners call it what it is: a dependable, no-nonsense daily driver that hits 200,000 miles with oil changes and nothing else, starting around $22,500. Insurance is cheap. Parts are everywhere. Every mechanic in every city already knows this car. One owner posted at 187,000 miles, "Someone asked me what I do to keep it running so well. I said I changed the oil. They looked at me like I was hiding something." He's not hiding anything. That's the Corolla. Number 3, 2025. Subaru Impreza, standard all-wheel drive, under $22,000. Consumer Reports names it Subaru's most reliable model, and Subaru just spent 2 consecutive years at the top of CR's overall brand rankings. Try finding another all-wheel drive car under $22,000 with that reliability profile. It doesn't really exist at this price point. The Impreza's engineering story for this generation is specific. Subaru increased the use of structural adhesive by 300%, a real engineering change that makes the body tighter, reduces squeaks and rattles over high mileage, and improves suspension longevity in ways that owners feel but can't always trace back to the factory decision that caused it. The EyeSight 4.0 safety system finally solved the phantom braking behavior that made earlier versions nerve-wracking on highway use. Current owners report it works the way it was always supposed to, intervening when something is actually there, not when light conditions fool it. Quick note Subaru made a few years ago: the sedan body style is gone. What you're buying today is the hatchback. Same platform, same reliability story, liftgate instead of trunk. 29 miles per gallon combined with standard all-wheel drive. Most competitors charge $2,000 to $4,000 extra for that option. Here, it's in the base price. One owner in Minnesota wrote, 3 Minnesota winters. Never thought about the car once. That's not something I've been able to say about any previous vehicle I've owned. 3 Minnesota winters. Never thought about it once. Number 2. 2025. Honda Accord. Honda looked at what they built for this generation of Accord and decided there wasn't much to fix. The 2026 model rolled over almost unchanged. That's the manufacturer's version of a reliability endorsement. The engineering decision that most buyers will never know about: Honda repositioned the hybrid's electric motors side by side instead of in line. Better magnet cooling, better long-term durability at 150,000 and 200,000 miles. a decision made specifically because Honda intended this powertrain to last longer than buyers typically plan to own the car. 32 miles per gallon combined. Rear legroom that surprises people every time. It genuinely feels like a near-luxury car back there. And braking feel that owners keep coming back to as a specific point of appreciation. Smooth, linear, no grabbiness. Hybrid braking that behaves like normal braking is rarer than it should be. The Accord gets it right. CR places the Accord among the highest scored midsize sedans in its database, starting at $26,200. Resale on Accords is consistently top tier in the segment, and a high reliability score only strengthens that position over time. One owner wrote, "I keep waiting for something to go wrong so I have something to complain about. 67,000 miles, still waiting. 67,000 miles, still waiting for something to complain about." Number 1. 2025. Toyota Crown. Consumer Reports almost never scores a car 99 out of 100. The Crown got it. That number comes from the same survey process as everything else on this list. 380,000 real owners, real repair histories, real miles. No manufacturer influence. And the Crown sits at the top of every reliability category, CR tracks for sedans. Not close to the top. At the top. The engineering reason is specific and honest. Toyota didn't invent anything new for the Crown. The hybrid system uses a planetary gear set, the same core architecture inside the RAV4 Hybrid and Highlander Hybrid, with millions and millions of real-world miles behind it before the Crown ever reached a showroom. Toyota took what already worked and refined it one more time. That's the whole story. 42 miles per gallon combined. Standard all-wheel drive. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 standard across every trim. Physical buttons for the climate controls. Not buried in a touchscreen menu, not reorganized in a software update, just buttons where they've always been. Owner reviews mention this detail more than you'd expect. It turns out people appreciate not having to look away from the road to change the temperature. Starting under $35,000, the Crown sits between a practical family sedan and something that feels like a near-luxury cruiser. Independent mechanics who know Toyota platforms can service this car. You don't need a dealership for routine maintenance, and over the life of the vehicle, that difference is thousands of dollars compared to a luxury competitor that requires proprietary tools and dealership rates. One owner wrote, "My brother bought a German sedan the same month I bought the Crown. We compared repair bills at Thanksgiving. We won't be doing that again." They won't be doing that again. A 99 out of 100 from Consumer Reports. The most reliable sedan in their database. Built on technology with millions of documented miles behind it, refined one more time, and put in a car that starts under $35,000. 10 cars. One pattern running through all of them, the manufacturers that scored highest kept engineering simple instead of chasing complexity. No first-generation turbo risks. No CVTs where they don't belong. No technology added to impress rather than to last. A Corolla running dual injection to eliminate the carbon buildup problem that haunts modern engines. A Prius with 28 years of refinement behind a system everyone else is still trying to catch up to. A Subaru with standard all-wheel drive at a price where competitors charge extra for it. And a Crown sitting at 99 out of 100. On technology, Toyota didn't invent last year, but has been making more reliable every year for decades. Consumer Reports surveyed 380,000 owners to build this list. These are the cars those owners never had a story to tell about.